Is it true that black magic doesn't work if you believe in God and divine? What is black magic? Let's delve deeper into it. See, there are many spiritual people. We are not going to talk about atheists and all those people, okay? I have different video for them. Okay, there are many spiritual people who do not believe in black magic, offer misguided advice to people who are affected by black magic by telling them, just trust in God, just believe in God, and no black magic will affect you. Okay, this is a misguided advice. These individuals, they might be experts at some other spiritual knowledge, but definitely they have zero knowledge related to black magic and occult matter. They certainly do not know the mechanism of black magic, how black magic operates, what is black magic, what is the mechanism behind it, and they just blindly dismiss it. So these people tend to misguide people who approach them for advice, people who are truly affected by black magic. So let's get into this issue. Number one question: is black magic real? We're going to look into a few different types of questions. The first question is black magic real? So, if you are someone who believes in law of attraction, do you believe in law of attraction? If you don't believe, then that's fine. This video is not for you. But if you are the type who believes in law of attraction and how the mind works, the subconscious mind works, how the energy works, then it's very childish to dismiss black magic. Because what is law of attraction? Law of attraction is manipulation of energy and the mind, body, am I right? Similarly, black magic is just an advanced version of law of attraction. Advanced version of energy manipulation, mind manipulation, body manipulation. That's it. It's an advanced version of law of attraction. Simple. So if you believe in law of attraction, if you don't believe in black magic, it doesn't make sense. And that's because you don't know the mechanism of black magic. Okay, so people perform black magic with the help of either natural tools or with the help of negative entities. Okay, the first purpose of black magic spell is to attack your aura, mind, body. Our aura, mind, body, and what is then mind? Your thoughts, and what is then your body? Emotions. Aura, mind, body, thoughts, emotions, everything. Now let's look into second question. Do negative entities exist? Do negative entities exist? If you're someone who believes in God, benevolent beings, angelic beings, celestial beings, and deities, it's childish that you don't believe in negative demonic entities. It's very childish. Do you know why? Because this whole universe is based on duality. If there is light, there is darkness. If there's something called big, there's something called small. If there's something called long, there's something called short. If there's something called good, there's something called evil. Am I right? If there's black, there is white or transparent, however you want to label it. Am I right? So, if you believe in benevolent beings, deities, celestial beings, all these people, there's naturally the opposite, which we call as the negative entities and demonic entities. Duality is an inherent part of universe and nature. It's basic logic. If you are an atheist, that's a different issue. I have a different video for you. Okay, okay. I'll speak about you on another video, but this is for spiritual people. This video is for spiritual people or people who believe in law of attraction, mind, subconscious mind, benevolent beings, deities, God. Okay? So it's childish not to believe in negative entities and demonic entities. It naturally exists. The whole universe is based on duality. Who are we to say the negative entities do not exist? Just because somebody didn't experience it, or maybe they did experience it, but they didn't recognize it. They couldn't recognize it. You can't recognize something that your brain don't know many times. Am I right? Third question. So if we believe in God and divine, will that make black magic ineffective? Let me ask you a question. Okay, this is a metaphor. It's the same metaphor, okay? If you are sick, you are ill, by just believing in God, will that cure your illness? No, am I right? Because the divine, the God, will be guiding you to take the right steps to heal yourself. When the divine is guiding you to take your right step to meet a doctor, to see a doctor, you have to do it. You can't just sit there, or I am just wait for the divine God to just help me. He's not going to jump from the sky and help you. You have to take the right step. He'll be guiding you to take the right step, to see the right doctor, to seek the right treatment. Follow the intuition. Intuition is the voice of God, voice of your true self, your higher self. Am I right? So similarly, when you are affected by black magic, the divine is going to guide you to take the right steps to heal yourself. And if you don't take the right steps to heal yourself, just staying there, but by just mere faith, it's not going to heal you. Because you have to help the divine to help you. You have to help yourself in order for the divine to help you. If you want to win a lottery, you have to buy the lottery ticket. You can't just simply sit there and expecting, I will win a lottery and I'm not going to buy lottery ticket. The God will make me win a lottery without buying a lottery ticket. That doesn't make sense, am I right? The similar metaphor. You have to take the right steps. Black magic spells automatically attack your aura, your thoughts, your emotions directly. It attacks your thoughts, your emotions, and your body. Okay? So, if you are someone who haven't healed your past trauma, who has unhealed emotional wounds, who is not an advanced meditator, if you don't belong to any of, if you belong to this category, okay, any black magic spells or negative entity will easily attach itself to your unhealed emotional wound. Okay, it will easily attach itself to the negative thoughts, to the unhealed emotional wound, to the past trauma within your body, it will attach itself in the karmic imprint within your body, and your subtle energy in your body. So once it attaches itself at the unhealed emotional wound in your aura, it will amplify the negative thoughts. It will amplify the negative thoughts related to your unhealed emotional wounds, past trauma, limited beliefs, and physical illness. It will magnify it. Black magic spells can either affect you mentally or physically or both. If they have your belongings, like your nails, your hair, your picture, they can simply focus on your belongings and direct the negative energy towards you. It's just an energy manipulation. Energy manipulation. By focusing on your belongings and directing the negative energy towards you, it will automatically affect you if you are not protected, if your vibration is not high enough. It will affect you very easily. And it depends on the power of the black magic spells. Certain black magic spells or entities are extremely powerful, a very strong one. Let me give you an example. Okay, simple example. Let me give you a few examples. Okay, let's say, for example, you have a minor dissatisfaction related to your boss and your job. Okay, all of us will have some sort of minor dissatisfaction or negative thoughts related to our boss or job. Many of us might have, not all, many of us. Okay, there are exceptions. Okay, so now let's see, somebody wants to get rid of you from the job. They want you to run away from the job. Now they will, let's assume they send you a black magic spell, the negative entity. This particular spell or entity will attach to that minor dissatisfaction within your energy field. The minor dissatisfaction thoughts and energy in your energy field. It will attach itself there. Now what will it do? It will magnify it. It will magnify that minor dissatisfaction, negative thoughts that you have related to your job and boss. It will magnify it, magnify the negative thoughts and negative emotions, amplify it, and will lead to heightened sense of frustration, depression, eventually prompting you to resign from the job or run away from the job. This has happened to me, okay, but I didn't run away from the job at that time because I noticed the difference. I knew which thoughts belong to me, which thoughts do not belong to me. Okay, so immediately can make that person to run away from the job. It will magnify the dissatisfaction that you have with your boss. So small disagreements will turn out to be bigger fights. Now in this situation, the black magic spells and the negative entity directly attack your thoughts and emotions. It directly attacks your thought and emotion. So right now, you won't even realize that black magic is the culprit for your problem. See, you won't even know. It looks so natural. It appears to be so natural because it directly influences your thoughts and emotion. You don't know how to differentiate which is your thoughts and which has been influenced by black magic. You will think, in this situation, you will think that they are your thoughts and emotions. But the truth is, they have been influenced by a black magic spell, and you won't even realize that unless you're an advanced meditator who are able to witness thoughts. When I say advanced meditator, I don't mean people who have meditated for many years. There are lots of people who have meditated many years, but until now they are not able to detach themselves from the thoughts. Okay, they're not able to come to a realization or not able to have space between them and their thoughts. Okay, so advanced meditator is someone who are able to detach themselves from the thoughts. There's a space between them and the thoughts. That's a true advanced meditator. So you won't even realize. You will think that they are your thoughts and emotion. How will you recognize it? How will you recognize it? It will look so natural. I'm not trying to spread fear here. Don't worry. You can solve these problems. Okay? You only will not be able to solve these problems if you don't know the mechanism behind black magic. If you understand how it works, you can solve it just like that. So don't worry about these things, okay? Now I'm just trying to explain to you so that you understand, so that I can help you. In some cases, it will cause, actually many cases, it will cause physical illness. And the physical illness will look so natural. And physical illness that's caused by black magic spells, despite being minor, it will not respond to the medical doctor's treatment. I will tell you an example later, my own ex-colleague's story. Okay, so just by praying and having faith on God is not going to solve your problem. You have to take the right steps that the divine is guiding you to take. You have to raise your vibration. That's the thing I told you, that this is an advanced version of law of attraction. You have to raise your frequency, raise your consciousness, raise your vibration. Once you raise your vibration, you can do it either by removing the black magic spells or entity through a black magic practitioner removal. Black magic practitioner who removes the entity, but make sure they are genuine one, because there are a lot of frauds out there. Okay, either you approach a black magic remover practitioner or energy healers, or you have to heal your emotional wounds. Okay, you heal your emotional wounds either through therapist, coach. Heal your past trauma, heal your emotions, or perform advanced rituals. Emotional healing must be done, or perform advanced rituals, or certain type of mantras. To raise your frequency as soon as possible, to raise your vibration. Okay, when you raise your frequency, what happens when you raise your frequency? Because this negative entity can only attach to someone who resonates at its frequency level. So once your frequency is raised, is beyond that entity's frequency level, it will not be able to attach itself onto your aura. It's simple law of universe and law of attraction and law of vibration. I would call law of frequency. Okay, it will naturally fall off from your aura once you have raised your frequency. I've come across one YouTube video recently. They used Ho'oponopono meditation to heal black magic. So maybe you can give it a try too. Okay. One energy healer taught me. You can use in a warm water. You put a turmeric and rock salt, and then you take a bath in it. It removes lots of negative entities, but it also depends on how strong the black magic spell is. But you can give it a try. It worked for me. Okay, now let's go to the example. I'm going to tell you the stories. Okay, let's see. Let's focus on my ex-colleague's story. I'll tell you two stories. Okay, I myself experienced it. Okay, but let me just focus on other people's stories. Okay, like for example, my ex-colleague, okay, she had this allergy, itchiness all over the body, constantly itching all over her body, and she couldn't sit at one place. Do you know how torturous it is? She couldn't sit at one place, allergy. So she met doctors few times, she took injection, nothing happened. And you know what happened? I accompanied her to meet an energy healer. Immediately within one day he removed it. The itchiness stopped because it was a black magic spell that was sent to her. So he didn't respond to medical doctor's treatment because it was not caused by natural occurrence. It will appear to be like natural disease, but it's not. Now, not all illness are caused by black magic spells, okay? I would like to stress that here. Okay? This person went to medical doctors, few medical doctors, took injection, nothing worked. Within one day, the shaman, the healer just healed her. And I tell you another story. Okay? Our distant relative, my mother told me this story. This particular guy, Indian guy, Malaysian Indian guy, he had a problem with Orang Asli. Those who are not from Malaysia, Orang Asli is the native people of Malaysian country, okay? And Orang Asli, these people are extremely good in black magic spells, and their spells are extremely powerful. So this guy, this Indian guy, he had problem with that Orang Asli. They had some sort of fight, arguments. and that fella did a black magic spell onto him because he knows his house and all the place and everything. Okay. Now you see how it happens. This guy suddenly started having toothache. Seems to be like a natural occurrence, am I right? All of us will have toothache. He went to a dentist. Dentist removed his tooth. Guess what happened? He couldn't speak. He became mute. He couldn't speak. Like 1 week, he couldn't speak. He was having higher fever. Went to a hospital, nothing could happen. People don't know what happened to him. And somebody suggested to bring him to a Thailand shaman, Thailand healer, energy healer. It was a black magic remover practitioner. We brought him. She immediately said he was affected by a black magic spell. She immediately removed it. He was healed. He immediately started speaking. And guess what happened? After a few days, he met that Orang Asli again. So when the Orang Asli saw him, he was taken aback. That he is still alive. He was taken aback that he's still alive. He was looking at him from up to down. He went and did another black magic spell onto him again and started getting higher fever again. We removed it again, and then the parents sent this guy away to some other city. This has happened to me also. There was one medical symptom. I don't wish to mention what medical symptom is that. It's happening to me. I went to all the doctors. It didn't work out. Now, when I went to one energy healer, she immediately removed it and it stopped. Now, this can also affect people mentally, prompting people to unalive themselves and their lives, frustration, depression. And how will you know how to differentiate? Somebody on Instagram asked me, they told me that some other people, they've seen people who are not affected by black magic spell. I said, how do you know that? Negative incidents happens to everyone. Only people with high self-awareness will know how to differentiate which is caused by black magic, which is not caused by black magic. Because it looks so similar. It affects your thoughts. How do you know which is caused by black magic or not? And some people think that if you don't believe in black magic, it won't affect you. There's no such thing. Just because you don't believe in the sun doesn't mean the sun will stop rising or stop affecting you. Just because you stop believing in rain doesn't mean you won't get wet in the rain. Am I right? Similarly, just because you don't believe in black magic doesn't mean it won't affect you. Now, if you're so obsessed and fearful all the time, yes, it's going to be worse. But even if you don't believe, it's still going to work. Because my father was an atheist, it still worked on him. Okay? So don't worry, you just have to raise your vibration, raise your frequency. And if you're an advanced meditator, you will notice when the thoughts belongs to you or the thought has been sent to you by someone else. So let me know what you think about this. Thank you.